Do you feel that you need to regain your wife's love? I mean, have you felt like she's not quite that into you like she used to be? This is a huge topic for clients that I see, of guys feeling like their wives no longer love them the way that they used to love them. And a lot of times that's where affairs kind of creep in, because the husbands aren't feeling that connection with the wife, and they know it's something that the wife is not feeling for him anymore. Well, first of all, that's not a true statement. So you got to change your thinking about, my wife may not love me anymore. No, what your wife is needed is a leader. I'm going to teach you some things today to help you understand how to fix some of this stuff. The first thing you have to do is you have to identify and clean up the messes between y'all. There's a lot of resentment. There's a lot of offenses that are not being addressed by you, the leader. Because what do? The guys usually just kind of pull away. Okay, I know I did that bad, and you didn't like that, and we fought, and okay, that was yesterday, or that was last week, and you're not fixing the messes. So a man, in utilizing your masculine energy and your leadership and your pursuer within you, needs to go hunt that down. Now you might think, Suzette, you are crazy. I am not going in that nest just to be blasted and arguments go, and she's going to call me all kinds of names. But listen, the reason the marriage has gotten to that place is because you didn't fix the little message. The scripture says that it's the little foxes that spoil the vine. So because they were little and you didn't fix them, or you thought you fixed them because you said you were sorry, and then y'all made love and it was over. It's not over in a woman's heart, because she wants to know that A, it's not going to happen again. B, she's lost some trust in you, and maybe you've lost trust in her as well. And it's not really being, the deeper issue of trust is not really being addressed by you. How do you fix that mess? Well, you talk about it. You go to her and you say, listen, I want to talk to you about some things. I know that we've lost some trust between each other. And I know that these are the points that we lost trust. Because you guys, you men, are so smart. I mean, your intelligence is so high, and y'all can overview and see something from a far distance that women cannot really see. But y'all hold that from her, and withholding that kind of information from your wife is not leadership. It is a coward move. So you've got to be able to address that and say to her, from this overview field I'm looking at, I can see that you've lost some love, or I can feel that we've not connected, and here's where we've lost some trust. This is my opinion of what I think. What is your opinion? Bringing her into the conversation so that it's easy and not an argument. It's going to become an argument if you do not address it kindly and openly, and being able to draw her in to say, let's talk about this, because I want to fix the messes so that we can actually be able to go forward with a newer slate. Now, the other thing is you got to stop saying you're sorry. You're sorry. You're sorry. You're sorry. You're sorry. Listen, that is an arrested development comment. That's what children say. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And it's supposed to be all better. That is not what a grown man can do. If you're at the workplace, and a lot of what I do as the marriage warrior is empower husbands and make them bring the skills from their workplace that they're already doing to their marriage. And in a work environment, you are not going to say, I'm sorry. When you mess up, you're going to fix it. You're going to identify the mess. Then you're going to go fix it. And you're going to figure out and tell everybody, well, this is what happened here, and this is how we're going to fix it. It's leadership. Bring that inside of the marriage. That's what she's needing. That's what she's expecting. And when you don't do it, she is going to feel she's not loved. Therefore, she pushes away and makes you feel that she doesn't love you anymore. All untrue statements. It's all because you're not taking the step forward in masculine energy and do what you already know to do. Okay, the other thing is empathize with her journey. So when you stop saying you're sorry and you are trying to identify the situation and clean up the mess, then you're also going to have to empathize with what it did to fracture her love for you, fracture her trust for you. Because if she's loving you, trusting you, giving her giving you her name, then she doesn't want that trust to be broken. She's depending on you to be that man of foundation for her security. That's why she gave herself to you. So you have to start empathizing with the pain of that fracture by saying words like, I can understand how this hurts you, and you trusted me here, and I didn't do what I said I was going to do, and that made you trust me less, and I can understand how painful that is. What I'm asking you to do is let me see if we can go forward in a different way, and give her the plan of action. Over here at work, you're going to give a plan of action on how you're going to clean up that mess, and then you're going to follow through with consistency if you're successful as a businessman. Same model, bring it over here, make a plan of action, communicate your plan of action with her, and then be consistent on the plan of action. And then trust and then love and protection will start to grow from that. And then the last point I want to make is you have to, in the consistency, you have to think of restoration. I want you to constantly think, how do we restore what has been lost? And identifying what's lost in the conversation, asking her, what would make this better for you? And she'll tell you, she'll share what will make it better for her. And then you can volunteer what you think you can do to make it better. Listen, guys, she hasn't lost love for you, or she would not be with you anymore. She still loves you. That's why she's still with you. However, she is depending upon you. Don't fail this. Get up to the plate, pick up your bat. You're not going to strike out by having conversations. And if you get into an argument, don't worry about it. Start again. Get back to the plate. All right. If you like this content and want more like this, hit the subscribe button below.